Hello, hello, hello. So, as a fiscally sponsored independent artist, finding funding is pretty difficult. So, I'm just going to do this little kind of not so much tutorial, but like an overview of looking for grants through the Foundation Center, the Candid directory. So, the search terms are pretty specific. I find that there are two interfaces. One is grants for individuals, and then one is grants for nonprofits. Obviously, you want to start with the grants for individuals site, which you can access for a monthly fee or find a local library that has the database in their system and you can log in there. Here I'm using the Queens Libraries access. So the interface for organizations, this is how they lay out their search results. And it tells you how to fill out an application, what the eligibility criteria is, and you can actually go in and see what they've already funded in the past to see if it's a match. You can also find out who is on their board and their staff that actually distributes the funding and who makes the decisions. So yeah, I start with a search usually that has a keyword. Here I am going to put in individuals. So then you'll get the results that come up, and I'm finding that, and this is a tip, so the grants for individuals site database, it's great for finding scholarships for students, and then it'll have like calls for proposals, kind of broken down by category. If you're doing a project that involves science, you're going to have a little bit more success, but it's very limited for artists. So what I do is I go into like the major organization grants, since if you're fiscally sponsored, you can apply under their umbrella, and I kind of do a search through their distribution types to see if they do actually have a clause that states that they do distribute to individuals. So RFPs are requests for proposals. See here, it says no grants to individuals. So after going through a lot of these, I find that you can make some adjustments to your filters in order to find out something that's more appropriate to what you're looking for. So I'm focusing mostly on like arts and culture. So there's a category just for arts and culture, and then they have dance. They have, I'm searching choreography here. They also have fine arts, performing arts, and a couple of other subject headings under arts and culture. You can adjust the amounts here. You can search specifically by an organization. So what I like to do is like find the organization, go through their requirements, and then kind of make a short list of things that do have grants specifically for individuals. And then I just research their website, because you can get access to the website for a lot of these, and then you can go through the guidelines on their site. If you can find the application deadlines, that's great. So I basically go in and search for the organization that I find through the database, and then I go through their website to see when their deadlines are, what the requirements are, if you need to do a proposal, what the proposal should consist of, if you need letters of recommendations, if you have to write an essay, what your work samples have to look like. I'm actually working on a translation project right now. So that could come in handy. Also, a lot of them are geographically focused, so you definitely want to make sure that you're looking at the geographic focus. Also, the age restriction. Sometimes early career artists could be under 30, and then they have mid-career artists, emerging artists, and sometimes even the grant could be for artists that are like have been working consistently for 20 years. So I think geographic focus is important, as well as age. So I'm going to be posting a couple more videos like this because I think it's helpful for specifically artists to know that like there is, small windows of opportunity. It takes a lot of time and patience to find something that fits your needs, and you have to build relationships with these funders. So a lot of times within these search results, they just have an email or a phone number, so you have to call and send a letter of inquiry before you even do a grant proposal. But make sure you're doing your research, and make sure you have your artist statement ready to go, your bio, your CV, your project proposal, your budget, all of that fun stuff which you could research. If you go to the Candid website, there are videos that give you some tips of how to search, but I'm just going to give you some more personalized stuff because I think everyone needs a little bit of help.